Alright, trying this again. Oh, shoot. Hello. I have a lot of stuff to talk about. I have a lot of stuff to do. So I'm gonna wait to see if more people show up. While I wait, I'm gonna go put this in the fridge. I'm probably not gonna play Vivid long. I was just playing it a second ago. But, yeah. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Ignore that if you can hear it. Ah, hold on. Okay, we should be in the clear now. Let's see here. Let's do this one. Oh, this is all ice, I forgot. What the heck are those things? Ugh. Oh, I don't like those one bit. There's actually stuff everywhere, holy crap. We'll come back to that. This one seems fine. Okay, alright, cool. Oh, shit, I forgot about that. These like light bars are tripping me up. I'm so rusty at this. Please do not get trapped on me. Okay, thank goodness. There's footing there. Okay, I see what's going on here. Alright. Oh, and I gained. Ugh. We'll do endless. Ah. Oh, you can't jump over them. All right, good to know. Hello, just in time. I have stories to tell. I shall tell all. But first, we have something. I'm gonna cut the lights on. Also, the description for the ace is diabolical. I actually didn't read it. Okay, I see that now, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna cut the lights on so I can see better. But I have stories to tell and I have things to show. Okay, I'm back. First, something I got the other day, actually a couple weeks ago. And I finally get to talk about it. I get to talk about it now. I found this at some random restaurant. Name if it's not important, but it has a store attached to it. And we got Nuka Orange. So I'm gonna open it with, of course, the Vault-Tec bottle opener, because of course I do. Of course I have one of those. Be a fool not to open it with the Vault-Tec bottle opener. And hopefully this will make up for not doing the rest of the flavors on stream. That is an orange soda. Honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad one bit. Only complaint is the label got a little soggy. But it's not too heavy on orange. It's more like citrusy, if anything. I like that. On the tier list, I'll put it second, slightly below Sunset Sarsaparilla. Solid S, like low S, high A tier. And we get a cap out of it. So, when things happen, I have money. Citrus, like the citrus. True. Yes, true. Yes, I'm drinking citrus. The citrus family. Wow, that's actually really good. Holy crap, mine too. Go back and get more. But I was expecting it to be more like a knee-high orange or a Live Wire, like a Mountain Dew Live Wire, because those taste very similar. But no, I actually don't know how to describe this. It's not really comparable, but I'm sure it's just like the regular. It's probably just like the regular Jones orange, just with, Fallout stuff. But yeah, okay. Opinion on the citrus sextuplets since you recently saw them. I like them. Cool designs. I'm gonna have to go back and look at them because I just got because I had a glance at them on the car ride back from the work trip, which I will get to. I will talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that. Hello. I don't think I've seen Salty here before. Oh, that's cool. Salty, like Salty. Yo, we got Salty DK Dan in chat. We got big names here. But for real, I guess I'll take this opportunity to start telling the story then. So, this started 2 weeks ago. It was like July 5th or whatever. Hopefully this will be the last stream where it's just a phone strapped to a camera, or like the phone pointed at the TV or whatever. But what was I gonna say? Okay, so yeah, it was basically like 10 of us there, and we basically like worked for 2 weeks straight. We built stuff, did trail work. I'm not gonna say where it was, but I'll tell stories from it. And so I guess first I'll start with I'll start with one in particular because I actually have something to show from it. But one day I found that there was like a cabin log at like the bunkhouse we were staying in, from where people would show up, write stuff in it. July 5th was Venezuelan Independence Day. Congratulations. I actually didn't know that. Also, were you here the whole time? Because I actually don't. I need to make sure I don't have to repeat myself. But, yeah, so basically there's this cabin log there. And, it had stuff going back up to, like, 2017. So I was like, alright, I guess since nobody else is going to do it, I'll write some stuff in it. So I did. I wrote about, you know, the stuff we did. And at that point, it was only, like, the third or fourth day. Like, I think, yeah, it was around 4 or 5 days at that point, out of the 2 weeks. And I decided, because why not, I was going to draw spruce in the corner of each of the pages. So I did just his head, and I did a full front one. And that one decision set off a chain reaction of events. Because of course it did. The next day, a couple of us were like hanging out in the living room or whatever. Not all of us, because some of them were playing. Were playing card games and chess and stuff. Because we just gotten back from the work stuff for the day, and we're all talking. And this guy, we'll name him Tommy. That's not his real name, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna name him Tommy for the sake of the story. So Tommy, he's kind of a quiet guy. I haven't heard much out of him the entire trip. He kind of just keeps himself most of the time. But he decided he was going to open up this cabin log for some reason. Don't know what prompted him to do this. I guess he was just bored. But Tommy opened the book, and he was reading pages from it. And eventually, he got to my entry. If you're familiar with previous stories I've told, you might know where this is going. Tommy saw spruce, and that prompted him to kind of think for a little bit. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was doing, but I was talking with some of the guys, and during a breaking conversation, he turns to me, and he says, hey Toast, could you come with me for a second? And I was like, alright, yeah, sure, why not? Before. And then he basically says, yeah, can I ask you something kind of personal? And already, I think I know what's going on. So I was like, alright, we'll go to the kitchen. Because nobody's in the kitchen at the time. Everybody's either outside or in the living room. Or taking a nap, I guess. I don't know, it's around like 3 or 4 o'clock. We just got back. And he sits on the counter. Hold on. Alright, we're good. Alright, so he takes a long pause, and already I can tell the gears are turning in his head. And he's struggling to ask me a question, which is normal. It's fine. He doesn't talk very often anyways. But he basically says, this is kind of a weird question, and I don't know how to ask it. And to which I responded, which I probably shouldn't have responded like this, but I didn't know what else to say. I said, look, Tommy, I already know what you're going to ask me, so you don't have to worry about upsetting me. And I think that finally gave him the means to actually ask me the question. And he basically says, look, I need to know, are you a furry? Ding, 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 there it is. He asked the question. I knew he was going to ask that question. Everybody asks that question. The answer's the same every time. No. No, I'm not. And then he says, okay. And then he leaves. He goes back to the living room. And then I go back to the living room. And I go sit back on the couch. I go back to doing whatever I was doing. And then I look over to the left at the stairs. And he's just kind of sitting there, twiddling his thumbs and looking at the wall. And I don't know how I picked up on this, but I immediately knew something was up. And it probably had something to do with what he asked in that previous conversation. So I asked if he's okay. He was like, oh yeah, I'm fine, don't worry. I could tell he wasn't, but whatever. We'll basically talk a while. And later that day, I walk into the kitchen. Not the kitchen, but like the dining room. I walk into the dining room. And I see there's Tommy. Shower. Hold on, were you gone the whole time? Did you miss it? Like, did you leave and come back? Dog's barking, right? Yeah, it was. He stopped. I was telling a story. Do I need to start over? I'm not very far into it, so it's not. It doesn't mind. It doesn't matter. It wouldn't upset me. Let me guess. Yeah. Yeah, he did. But yeah. So Tommy did ask me that question. And he seemed upset about it. Don't know. I didn't know why. I didn't know if he was upset at me or himself, the whole situation. Did my message just duplicate? No, it did not. Anyways, I couldn't exactly figure out why he was upset. But that was until later that evening. I went to the kitchen. Not the kitchen, but the dining room. My bad. I did it again. And I see he's drawing. I see that he's drawing. He has this big box of colored pencils, and he's just like, kind of sketching away. And then I start piecing things together in my head. I say, hey, Tommy, but I see what you're working on, since you've seen some of my stuff already. He's like, yeah, sure. He hands me the notebook. I open the page right around the middle of the book, and there's Jack's fan art there. Then, it was at that point I became like 85% sure my suspicions were correct. Then I flip a page. There it is. There's my answer. There's a furry in there. And then I flip another page. So he's just pondering? Yeah, hold on. Let me, spawn a couple of these guys. And then I turn a page. And there's another one. I turn the next page. There's another one. I turn the page. There's Skid and Pump from Seymour Pillow. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I finally was like, so that's why you asked me. And I could tell he already seemed nervous again. Yeah, you heard everything. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. To which he says, yeah, I was a little upset about that myself. And then I forgot what exactly happened after. Okay, keep going. Alright. I don't remember exactly what happened after, but the next day, I just paused to listen. Alright, cool. Alright, so about the next day, I think. It might have been later that evening, I don't remember. I basically asked him, hey, do you want to do an art swap? This becomes important for later, by the way. He's like, yeah, sure. Go ahead. We can do that. So I said, okay, cool. I'll draw your character, and you draw Spruce. Yeah, the stream's a little delayed, I think. I'm not sure. Anyways. Oh, I gotta take notes of this. That's actually really good. So then a couple days go by. I'm working on this art. I see that he's working on it every now and then. Because we'll, like, at that point, we'd been talking a lot. So ever since that first conversation we had, Tommy opened up a lot more. He actually, like, started talking to me and stuff, and we actually had conversations. And I figured out why he was here. And he actually talked about, like, what he was going to do with, like, the money we got from working. And basically talked about that. Asking him a bunch of questions. And, we finally finished it. And I give him his art. He gives me the art he made. So I'm about to show it. I'm about to show what he made. I will be making a post about this later. I've been holding on to this for the past probably 5 days at this point. Stutter. Stream didn't die, did it? Okay, you're gonna see it, don't worry. Alright. Alright, this is what he made. There it is. Stream stuttered a little, alright. There it is. The man himself. There's something on the other side. That's because he messed up and accidentally drew on the backside. I'm not going to show that. I'm just going to show that. But, yeah, needless to say, he's actually really good at it. He's really good at that. He's an expert on his craft. I'll give him credit for that. Spruce Summer, true. Somebody looked over at Tommy when he was drawing him. And it was a funny interaction because he just kind of like looked over, glanced at Tommy, and then looked back at the paper and asked, so is he submissive? And I immediately cut him off and said no. So that was a fun conversation. That was a fun interaction. Wonderful. Certainly the thing I want to be doing with these borderline strangers. We weren't really strangers. We got to know each other. But it was a funny interaction. Me and Tommy are still actually talking, by the way. He's been sending me some of the stuff he's made. But, yeah. That was a thing that happened. That was a funny story. I don't really know what else to say. That was the thing that happened. Some other stuff happened too, I guess. Like, we built some benches, and there was a guy with a zucchini. Cerise, yeah. But that was just like the main story I wanted to tell, because it's the funniest, and I got to show art out of it. Tommy, if you're watching this, you know who you are. Again, his name isn't Tommy. That's just besides the point. Art is cool. Yes, the art is very cool. Very nice. I did tell him that I would be changing my profile picture on everything to that. The only reason I didn't yet is because, I didn't show it to any of you guys yet. So, yeah. 1 second, I'm going to go turn the lights back off. And I guess we'll get into some Tomodachi, I guess. Alright. Tomodachi. Consider the Vivid Lope plus the story, I guess, the pre-stream. 38 minutes in. Whatever. It is what it is. I guess I could probably talk about a couple other things that happened during the trip. I skipped a bunch of rocks. That was fun. Oh. Which that did remind me. I made something out of it. Crap, I can't show it. Anyway, I'll make a post about it. I made some new characters, I guess. Oh, it's been a while. It's been what, like 3 weeks? There's Ekerps. I'm surprised there wasn't an update. But whatever. Who's doing what? Benson has a problem. What's he want?
You finally stopped by. I want to be friends with Alan.
Oh, they'd be perfect.
Let's simply talk it out.
Danny DeVito. Also, we went to like Walmart 3 times. We just kind of goofed off. Random thought I had, but Eker's parents would be giving a lot of lessons about manners and fancy stuff. And then Eker as an adult is Sure, he eats paint. Eker eats paint. You gotta think of like a canon explanation to why he's a paint eater. Like, when did that start? Was it an accident? Was it on purpose? What's his favorite color? Does color affect taste? Does purple taste like purple? Wasn't Benning one? Yeah. Now that I think about it, now that you mention it. Yeah, he did, didn't he? And they didn't even know each other, are they? Yeah, that did happen. Yeah, we need to know. Jack Loops to explain. Wait, is he a... Was that not a Jammerlope thing? Also, I keep forgetting to add people to the island. I'll probably do that next time. But, alright. We don't. Are you kidding me? No. No. It's kind of canon. Carbon, no. Carbon, you better not. I will kill you.
Tomorrow.
Carvin, you better not.
You
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I just assumed that mine
No. No, dude. Wouldn't it be really funny? I mean, it's a common joke in the fandom and it's applied in game. I'm not a part of the Vivid Lope fandom. I don't know who all. Is there like a community? That's an actual thing that's like people talk about. Should I? You know, for the old shots and goggles. For the old hee hee ha-has. Do I shut them down or do I just let it happen? The bottle is empty. Shelf piece. Yeah? Alright, we're gonna let it happen. Let it happen? Alright, do we do the top one or the bottom one? Do we go for the riskier option or do we just let it implant it in his head? Do we plant the seed or we tell him to go all in? Because I think if we plant the seed, it might be, if we put it in his head, that might be a funnier option. Because it's like more likely to have something out of it, I guess. Because I feel like if we just tell him to ask for a date, she'd shut him down. So I guess we'll do this one.
Really? Well, I'll be thinking about this for the rest of the day.
Is nothing gonna change? Okay, no, something does change. Alright. But he doesn't even... Okay, he doesn't even start. He's just Ultra Friends now, I guess. I mean, carbon is an organic material, true. What's E-Kirps doing? He wants to be friends with somebody.
Well, it's been a year. It's been too long.
Yep, it's been a while.
I want some clothes.
You don't like this? Alright. Alright. Well, that does give me an opportunity to check to see what's in stock. That's actually kind of sick. Wait, we got Alphabet? We got Alphabet. Oh, that's kind of sick. I'm just gonna be buying everything. Yo! Trash can. Dude, he's wearing that. Dude, he's gonna wear the trash can. He's gotta wear the trash can, like, right? Yeah, true, yeah. He's gotta wear it. Alright. He's gonna wear the, do we give him the, yeah, we're gonna give him the trash can. He's gonna be wearing a bunch of suits, basically. Because Raccoon, oh, no. Wait. Actually, hold on, E-Kirps probably would. But, like, I don't know. Spruce wouldn't. E-Kirps might. E-Kirps might. He might do it. But that's another thing. Tommy did say that Spruce... I don't remember giving him that. Never mind, that's why. That would explain what is going on here. Wow. Okay. I didn't even know they could do that. Yo, he kind of hits that fit. I don't like that face you're making, sir. Keep forgetting about the divorce shirt, but whatever. Alright. What's Green Man want to do? Green Man wants to talk to somebody.
Huh?
21 days? 21? You stupid. No, not. You stupid. It's 9 plus 10. 21? Yeah, we'll give him... In the Vivid Lope Discord server, I've heard, by the way, I don't remember it well, but I've never been to the server. There's a sticker with Egg Crew green paint on his mouth that says eat paint. I didn't know there was a server. That's good to know. That's very good to know. Alright, we'll see what's in here. Write that down. I'll write that down. There's nothing here. All right, we'll give him this one. I'm gonna buy one of these too, future reference. Noir's gonna get this later on. Maybe. Honestly, actually, not gonna lie, I could see Noir living here. Maybe. But then again, it looks like a bath tile. And Ekru also pukes the current paint color on one of his. Oh no. Actually, I think I do remember that. Alright. Next time. She'll be in it next time. We'll give him this one. We'll give him that. Watch him not like it. Okay, he liked it. It's one of like 3 people that has an actual designed room and stuff. Alright. Oh yeah, oh. That's because I rotated, never mind. In the Switch version, the animation is a bug where puke comes out of the back. Oh. Please tell me they patched that. Also, how does that happen? When Jack Loop kept it because he found it funny. Okay. No, yeah. No, I can see that, yeah. I will be adding paint as a food whenever I add Ekru. If I add Ekru. I probably will add all 3, but it might be a little hard, and it might look a little funky. So I don't know how to play the Switch version. I might have to play Vivalope on stream one day just to see if that ever happens. If I can ever get that to happen. But you can change voice styles? I don't have the Switch. I play the same version. Honestly, actually, I've never run. Because then I have to buy it again. And then the Noir DLC is separate. New travel ticket. Anyway, stay calm. Hello, Carbon. You jerk. They say that every time. Oh, that reminds me. During the trip, there's 2 vans that we drive around to go places. No, it's not. They added Noir in the Steam version and later update. Oh. Why did I think it was DLC? Why did I think it was DLC? Yeah, there's basically 2, my bad. What is DLC? Is it like a specific mode, or is there just not DLC? Did I just trick myself into thinking there was? Anyways, there's 2 vans we drive around, and we named them the Chadmobile and the Chudmobile. And if you're in the Chudmobile, therefore you were a Chud. No DLC? No. You'll never guess which van I was in. Yeah, I was a Chud. I don't have any, sadly. It'd be cool. The only reason I remember to tell that story is because Chud is here on the island. I swear. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. You know, if we remember from previous, which I don't have a picture of it. Lest we forget, anybody suggesting things will be executed on site, publicly executed. Oh, stream setter, crap. Okay, we're back. Alright. Yeah, let's put a vending machine right on the shore, because that makes sense. Yeah, let's put a vending machine right here. No, Carbon, you trust me. Ladies and gentlemen, I said I would do it. I said I would do it. Would have been cool if there was DLC for Villa. Yeah, maybe one day. I said I'd do it. Goodbye, Borger. Goodbye. Goodbye. Shouldn't have asked for a vending machine on the shoreline. Goodbye. We need to see what happens in Noir, the events of the game with canon. Sure. Would be really cool if there's like a webcomic. Maybe. You know, kind of like how TF2 had one. Among other games, I guess. I can't name any. But it would just be cool. Farewell, B. Foster. Rest in piss. Everybody wants to meet people today. Alright, what do you want? Hello. We got a bunch of first-time people in here. Is rice cold? Is this rice cold? This rice might be cold. Actually, it wouldn't be. We've ever... Yeah. Oh, he liked it. Wait, what? What do you mean there already is one? Oh, you made it. That's right. You made it. Yeah, but like a cannon one. Like I need a cannon one. But I will accept. Yeah, I'll accept Jammerlope as canon until proven by the developers otherwise. What am I gonna use slime for? Oh, that's cool. New spruce house drop? Oh yeah, hold on. That's... Oh, I never moved these people. I never used these guys. I never moved the incels. Well, I guess there's room now. Because... Space here. So then I can move... We're gonna move this over here. It'd be nice to get a Vivalope trio here, and Nora got shot and make it. Yeah. All right, we'll get it to happen next stream. I know I said that like two streams ago, but oh my gosh, it will happen. Don't worry, it'll happen. We're moving Carbon up. Carbon's going on Main Street. Ankill is... No, he stays. Ankill stays. We move... Boom. 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 We move... We move Coney out of here. Coney leaves. This goes here. Then the incels go here. Boom. They're not overlapping, I don't think. No, they're not. Okay, cool. Coney. He goes on Main Street. And then we move Matt. We move Matt up here. Move E down, move Coney down. Boom. Alright. That should be good. the incels have a home. A new spot. I forgot they both had their own rooms. We need to customize this a little bit. Which, how do they do that? How do I customize it? I don't think I can. Actually, maybe I have to talk to him. We'll renovate the interior. The entire room. Oh, that's kind of cool. What will this look like? Oh, that's sick. Alright, well... Oh, dude, that's... Yes. Dude, that's perfect. Opinion on Gris? We love Gris. We love Gris. Hold on. If Noir has a kid... it makes Gris. Because think about it, this is Tomodachi. So that doesn't just happen on its own. Who's the father? Wait. Who does Noir marry? Huh? Oh, they're gonna have a meeting here. No, we're not doing that. Who's Noir having the kid with? This is a genuine question. Oh, what do you want? Yo, what's up? Yeah, why not?
Here we go.
Oh, look, there's the reminder.
Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light.
Even if he's a little stinky.
Green light.
We want it. The father's Jammer. I mean, if you want Jammer in it, sure. That could be arranged. We could force that to happen, right? We could make the ship possible. It could happen. Or maybe Green Man. No, hold on. That wasn't a bad idea. Green Man? I mean, like, maybe Iker. Don't put that evil on me. No, don't, no. No. Don't put that evil on me. Don't plant that in my head. Ekerp's drinking a Mountain Dew. No, that's not Eker. It's my bad. That's Carbon. I'm stupid. I don't even know my own characters. It's between Green Man and Jammer. That's only if we add Jammer. Or Ekerps, I guess. Ekerps, true. But, like, he's stranded on the island. True. Here's the thing, though. I don't think Ekerps would be a good father. Jammer would be very funny. We're adding Jammer. We're adding Jammer and then the Vivid Lope trio. We're doing it. It's happening. It's gonna happen. Mark my words. Because like I said, I don't think Jammer... not Jammer. I don't think Ekerps would be a good parent. Like, respectfully, I don't think there's any... I mean, wouldn't that also be canon? If Jammer falls in love with Millen, wouldn't that also be canon? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, we love Ekerps. But I don't think there's any thoughts behind that brain of his. If he even has a brain. The head could just straight up be hollow inside. And nobody would tell a difference. Oh yeah, it's time for our once a stream session of ship. Eclipse has a good heart, but not a brain in sight. True.
The 2 items the chef recommends are entirely
Oh, they're
different.
talking.
I know which one is going into my belly.
Like, remember,
Oh yeah, I'm better than Wallace here.
Millen made Eclipse, I think. Bro would have a Neurax worm and he'd die of hungry, sure. Die of hungry. I keep forgetting the tooth is not... I keep forgetting that's there. Why are you staring at Spruce? Just watching him eat. Alright. Wait, why does he want to marry her? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We can't be happy. Alright, where's Carbon? Carbon? We're doing we're doing funny things here. We're doing funny things here today. No, we're gonna do fun. We're doing funny things today. They're all gonna meet up. Please. No, no, no. No, you don't get to just walk away. Feed Millen, please. True, yeah, we're doing it. It's happening. Is Carbon just gonna talk, or... Nope, he's just gonna sit there. Okay. Coney, please, no. Coney, no. Coney, no. No, not you too. No, Coney, no. No, 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 no. Coney, no. No, Coney. Coney, no.
I would just love it if they were to go right here.
One of the OGs. I'm not doing it. I'm not killing Coney off. That's not gonna happen. No, it's not. I'm voting it. I'm making an executive order. Coney's gonna stay. It's okay. He doesn't know any better. He just wanted to be helping. He just wanted to help. Coney just wanted to help. We're keeping Coney. Dude, everybody wants to talk. Everybody wants to meet people. We're mingling today. Yes, it's been 21 days. Matt, what do you want? Oh, okay. No, you're gonna eat celery. You didn't like it? All he's had is crack in celery. He likes the crack, but he doesn't like the celery. Good to know. Good to know. Are they still doing it? Please tell me they're still over there, right? Yeah. Baseball crack, yeah. Oh, they're eating pizza. And the Millen's eating pasta for some reason. I'm sorry, but why does Carbon has a better relationship with Millen than Spurs has with Carbon? That makes only a little bit of sense, but also none at the same time, because French, true. To be quiet. Why? Dude, they like barely know each other. They're just acquaintances. They're literally blood related. How? Eclipse just wants to chill at us. I'm gonna go to the void now. Okay, good night. Eclipse is also sleeping. Because we live Eclipse. You know what? That's a thumbnail idea right there. Yeah. Alright, is anybody else here? I'm gonna let him sleep. Nope, they're done. Alright, well, I guess this is a good time then. Somebody just came in at the worst possible time. I'm so sorry, but we're about to end. Alright, well, I think that's gonna wrap it up. See you guys